the first time I ever heard about Figure and Provenance, we were looking at different avenues to be able to tokenize the SPVs because we have a end-to-end fund administration company, um, and they had already built it all out. They had KYC, AML, they had the transfer agents, they had the ATS, they had the broker dealer. Like it was already to market, and this was like 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's cooking.
yeah, and then but we just still haven't seen the adoption of tokenization of private equity or really real estate, either one.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's still on the cards for them, or do you think he's just focused narrowly on the HELOC deal?
So Mike and the team, so there's two Mikes there, right? There's Mike Cagney and Mike Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum's the president, CEO. Cagney's on the board and then also runs the foundation. So,
Okay.
So when I say Mike, I got to make sure I say which one here.
Yeah.
So a couple of things. So Figure, certainly I think what they did really well was along the way, realize that we need to be really, really good at one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so our one thing is going to be HELOCs. There's a great market there. There's 200 competitors. This is, a market that is ripe for disruption. So figured out how to do that at a really high scaling way. And then from that point have now said, we think that the next big market for us, there's twofold. There's two markets that they've opened up. One is the private car loans. And so Agora is now coming on. I think that's 2.3 billion that they're going to start bringing on to chain and tokenizing and providing that to investors to invest in. I think at this point right now, roughly about $200 million of the lending cash comes from private investors who are on Figure markets.
Yep.
And, earning a yield on lending out. So I lend on there, and the rate is somewhere between like 8.5 to 9.5 that you're getting on lending either yields, the token, the yield bearing token that Mike and the team have issued. And I think yields now is over $1 billion in terms of issuances. So it's growing. I mean, not anywhere where, Tether's at or Ripple's at or Circle, but it has a really unique use case for what it's doing. And then the other one that you probably missed was that that Figure now has their own stock on the ATS.
Really? They're trading their own Figure stock.
So your own Figure stock. So it's a full representation of the Figure stock with all of the rights and conditions that you have. And so Mike has been very public, Mike Cagney, that his belief is large corporations, when they issue stock, that there's a wide range of intermediaries here again that, don't need to be there. And that in the future, that most individuals will probably